Hello. It is Monday the 10th. Who's in the house with me right now? Anyone? Say hello if you're on here. Anyone? Oh, this is the worst part. Waiting for YouTube to let everybody know that I'm coming on and me having to wait because I know this is going to be on the replay. It's kind of a long intro. Hi, Debbie. How are you? Did you just get a notification right now? Or did it ding a couple of minutes ago? Because according to the timer here, it looks like it's been 2 minutes. Merry Christmas to you too. Is it cold where you're at? You were surfing and you saw it was on. Okay, cool. I'm really not seeing a whole lot of people on here right now. Might be bad timing. Hi, Maria. How are you? I know you're in the cold, right? It's cold in Canada right now. I'm glad you're able to pop in. Debbie is in Louisiana having gumbo tonight. Oh my, love gumbo. My husband especially, because he likes spicy things. Oh, how nice. I don't know what I'm having tonight. Some kind of shrimp and spinach with, I think, oil and tomatoes. Cold indeed. Yes, it's just now getting cold here in Southern California, but it is in the 70s, but that is cold. Hi, Jess. So I'm going to go ahead and get started because yesterday I had a really hard time. I tried 3 times and it just wasn't working. Something was going on with my internet, and it was me. It wasn't YouTube. It was me. It was at our house. And so I'm going to go ahead and start up today. I am Rowena, and thank you for joining me. This is Vlogmas day number 10. I'm sorry I've not been super consistent this month in doing a vlog live every day. Things have come up here and there, and so I'm just kind of trying to take it easy, especially during the Christmas season. I kind of like to slow things down a little bit and have time to reflect and enjoy my family and friends and just the festivities and celebration that goes on during this holiday. And so I'm kind of taking it easy, not trying to stress out about things. I hope you're doing the same thing and that you're enjoying the season. Anyway, this is a follow-up on day number 2, which, by the way, I had gave out a challenge as far as joy versus happiness, if you guys have seen that. If not, you might want to go back later on. But anyway, I talked about how joy is from within and happiness is from circumstances that happen from the outside. So really a lot of it is choices when it comes down to it, whether it's internal or external. However, it's easy to become happy and then be sad again, whereas joy stays with you no matter what. And I'm not saying that you're always going to be full of joy at all times. However, if you know what I mean, I explained it on day 2. Joy is more internal of how you view things and look at things. And so anyway, with that, I had given a challenge for people to possibly do something that will make someone happy. Perhaps something that's unexpected, but just something that will make someone happy in hopes that part of that happiness will then culminate in their own joy within themselves. later on down the line as they collect all these happy things, perhaps that can happen. So anyway, either way, it's just a great season for giving, and so I thought it would be a good challenge. Well, only 2 people had commented and said that they were going to do the challenge, and that is Julianne Phillips and Sasha Fitzgerald. Now, I don't see them on here right now, but I don't know if they followed through with it or not. Nevertheless, they were the only 2 that said that they were going to try and made a comment. And so I'm going to give both of them a little gift. I didn't mention this earlier, but I thought it would be kind of nice to give them a gift. And there you go. I'm doing one of my the challenge, something that was a surprise. So anyway, they're going to get pen pouches. The small type of pen pouches, which holds about 3 to 4 pens and pencils. So anyway, that's Julianne Phillips and Sasha Fitzgerald. So let me go ahead and just give you just a couple of stories of what I did to do this challenge. And I have to say, it was not really very easy. Not to pat myself on the back or anything, but I often do little things for people. And so it was kind of hard to think of someone who would be someone that I don't normally do things for, maybe, or have not done anything for, and try to think of something that I could do for them. And the easiest and the most doable at that time, I thought, was to give I had to drop something off over to my tax people, to my bookkeepers. And so before going over there, I asked them what kind of drink they liked at a local coffee shop, and a hot drink. And so what I did is I went and I got drinks for them, and it was just a little touch, and it made them very happy. And so that was really cool. I got to do that. And then also I went ahead, about a day later, I went ahead and purchased some gift cards for from Starbucks, and they were just $10 gift cards. I bought like 5 of them, in thinking that I'm gonna hold on to them, and then throughout the week, 2 weeks, whatever, I'm going to give them to people who perhaps I feel that maybe did a good service out there, or just maybe needed a little happy thing happen in their lives, that if I notice them having a, not so great a day or whatever, But basically, I was thinking of doing that for people whom I really don't know. And so I thought that would be a good surprise. So I'm telling you all this, not to pat myself in the back, but you can find ways, very small ways, to just spread the cheer this season. And so having said that, I did do that. I bought 5 of them, and I kept them in my bag. And last week I was waiting for a package, and I don't generally wait for a package for it to come in. I basically just go, oh, it's going to come in whenever it's going to come in, no big deal. But this one particular package I needed, because it was part of me making prototypes for my newest design, which is the trifold for the weeks. And I had said that I would probably introduce it last week. So this happened like the week before, on a Friday. And so I wanted to do that. Well, this part that I needed did not come in. And it was supposed to come not last Friday, but the Friday before. And it didn't come in. And so I thought, okay, well, it's really busy right now with the season and all of that. So I'm just going to wait until Monday. It'll probably get here by Monday, because it said that it was on the truck. So then it's UPS. So then I go on Monday, and I'm waiting for it to come. Usually we get our packages in by noon. Nothing at noon. So I kind of waited to when they were going to pick up, which is around 2 o'clock. So they picked up, thinking that they may drop off too, and they didn't drop off anything. So needless to say, I was pretty at that point thinking, oh my gosh, maybe this package is lost. So I called UPS. Lo and behold, I got a hold of someone, talked to them, can't remember now what it was that we talked about, but he said it was on the truck. And so upon further investigation, oh, I know, because I think he said that it may be in the dock. So I went straight over to where the UPS distribution center is. And so I went over there thinking that perhaps it's there. It's not actually with the driver. So we kind of started to investigate. All that to say, we didn't really get too far. And all she could tell me was that she was going to keep a lookout for it. And all this time I was thinking, okay, this has got to come in. In the meantime, the people that I purchased this item from, and they sent it to me, I called them up and I said, hey, something's wrong with the UPS. They said that it did not have the name or address. It just had the city and the zip code. And so he checked on his end. He said, I'm pretty sure it's on there. I wrote it on the book, et cetera, et cetera. Anyway, and so, you know, it was easy for me to have gotten annoyed because I was really waiting for this package. And I kept thinking to myself, you know what? It's so hectic right now with things being shipped and all of that. And, you know, I shouldn't get annoyed. And I should just realize that things like this do happen. But I have to admit, I was getting a little perturbed because it's one thing to not get it on time. It's another to not know the whereabouts of the package, which there's a whole, I'm not making a big deal out of a very small thing. This was not a small thing, just suffice it to say. It was so major that I would have had to start over from the beginning had I not gotten this package. So having said that, following day I went back to UPS, nothing. And she said that she didn't know what to do. It didn't come in. It hadn't been scanned, et cetera, et cetera. And I'm like, okay, I'm going, okay, well, you know, again, I can't really do a whole lot. But I told her, okay, you know, I'll just try to come again tomorrow. She said, I will call you and let you know. And she goes, you know what? Let me check. Let me see if for some reason it's out in the dock. There's one more place I'm going to go check. So she did, and nothing. So the following day, I go again. So this is like, what, third or fourth day? And at this point, I'm like, okay, I'm going to have to get back to the makers and ask them to redo the piece that I needed to make this thing happen. And so, but then I thought, you know, I'm not going to go that route. Let me just wait again because I'd hate to go through all of this and then the package comes in. So anyway, then the next day, they finally put like a all points bulletin on it. And she told me, you know what, I think it's somewhere. We just don't know where. It's probably better if you just start from scratch. And I sat there and I talked to her and I said, okay, let me just get this straight. And so we went through the whole situation. And I thought, you know what, it's probably hopeless. But in my mind, I'm thinking, I'm just going to wait one more day. So what I did anyway, and I said, you know what, you have been so helpful. All these days I've been here, she's been so patient with me, even though it's kind of their fault. She'd been so patient and she'd been so helpful. And so I gave her one of those gift cards and I said, even though we didn't solve this, you know, we couldn't make it happen. I know it's not your fault. I just want to give this to you. And she was so shocked. And she was like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. You know, what was the big deal? It really wasn't a big deal. It was just a gift card. But yet for her, it was a big deal because you know what? In retail, it's so difficult because so many people are shopping right now. So many people are in a rush. So many people want their package, want their item right now because it's the holiday season, of course. And so I thought, you know, someone like that who probably usually gets yelled at or gets so many complaints with, I made her day happy, you know? And so I just want to encourage you to think about things like that, the small things, you know, and just even, you don't even have to give a gift card. You're in line at Target or somewhere else, Macy's, whatever, crowded. So many people shopping, you know, and the girl at the cash register, just give her a compliment, or a guy, and just say, hey, you know, thank you for having a happy attitude and a smile on your face. I know how busy it is and how hectic things can be. Thank you for making, whoa, whoops, making my shopping experience nice. And also for us to just be mindful to just not stress out and just be kinder. And you know, what does it matter if you don't get what you need to get for somebody as a gift or whatever, or you're having to stand in line? You know, just chill out, because you know everything else is just going at a fast speed around you. So it's just a little encouragement to you. And also tomorrow, I'm going to continue, because I've not done my 5 days exactly. So I'm going to continue, and I'm going to try to catch the trash men. And I'm going to give them cookies. So, you know, little things like that. Again, these are people who probably don't get any kind of special treatment, and hopefully they will pass those things on to other people. And so, anybody done anything this month that, you know, that is just to make somebody happy? I mean, I would love for you to share, because we can get ideas from each other. You guys have been so quiet. Anyone want to share anything? No? Anybody want to talk about anything? You guys ready for Christmas coming up? Have you been journaling? Have you made time to journal? Anyone doing any Christmas challenges? Am I the only one here? Did everybody already leave? I keep freezing. I'm so sorry. You inspire me. I have to catch the Post Lady and Garbage Man. Yes, and I wish I had one on me. Oh, I did, because the Post man was here, and he just drove up when I had just parked. Oh, I had one of those gift cards. I should have given it to him. Oh, well, missed it. Maybe I'll watch for him tomorrow. But I was thinking at that moment I should give him something, but he was, you could tell he was, you know, he was just dropping off and going. So anyway, I hope you guys have had a wonderful December so far. Am I freezing for anybody else, or is it just Maria? I think I'm catching everybody at a bad time. I probably try to do a Vlogmas tomorrow a little bit earlier. Maybe I'll change a location. Not me, everything is okay. Oh, great. I'm so glad. And so, well, if you guys think of anything that you could think of that you could share, that would be great. Maybe post it later. That must have been made her day. Showing people kindness is so key. Couldn't read the whole thing. Sorry. And yeah, so yeah, you know, we're so busy, and making time for people is important. A little creative. Hi, can't stay long, but it was great to see you today. Yes, a little creative. What is your Instagram? I'm not sure what your Instagram is. I met up with April today, and we had tea. And later, after we were getting ready to leave, I thought I should have interviewed her. April, yes. What is your Instagram? We work hard to be present to our youth, and sometimes we don't hear how we impact them by not looking, expect to see them. Oh, it is the same. Okay. Yes, that's very true, Maria. Yep. So anyway, if nothing else, Maybe even just call somebody out of the blue, text them, and invite them for tea or coffee. Take that time. Time is such a high-priced commodity these days, and so just spending a little time with somebody and asking them how things are going and just catching up is a good thing to do too. I also have a group of ladies whom whenever I need prayer for, a lot of times I will text them. There's about 5 of them. And so I will text them and they pray for me for whatever it is, and they do the same thing. And basically at Christmas time, I think this is our 3rd or 4th year. I'll have to ask them. I'm not very good with days and dates. But it'll be, we're going to go to breakfast together. And so that's going to be kind of fun getting to, because I don't see them necessarily all year through, but at least once a year we see each other in person, if nothing else. And so anyway, I'm going to go ahead and go, you guys. And thank you for being here, for those who are here. And if you see this, Julianne and Sasha, let me know what, email me because you won prizes. That is so nice. Yes, it is. It's sweet. I really enjoy seeing them. Anyway, and so I wish we lived closer, Maria. You know, we'd be hanging out. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and go, you guys. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. And tomorrow I will have another example of something that I've done in the past with my children that not only taught them some kindness, but also it also is doing something for someone else. Thinking about a Trifold Weeks cover after 1st of the year. Keeping an eye on it. Have a great holiday season. Thank you. And thank you. I'm glad that you're liking the design. There's quite a few orders this morning, and so I haven't really looked this afternoon, but it looks like people are liking the design, so I'm very pleased with that. And so the trifolds are so beautiful in person. Thank you. Yes, and April, a little creative here, gave me a special gift, which is a product that she actually sells on her website, and it is watercolor. And so I can't wait to try it out. I'll talk about that in the coming week. And anyway, so you guys will see a little bit of that. What's not to love? Thanks, Maria. You are too kind. Anyway, okay, I'm going to go ahead and go. Thank you guys for hanging out. I really appreciate it. And thank you for putting up with my technical difficulties. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow, hopefully, if everything goes well. And so until then, talk to you later. And as usual, keep on documenting life as it happens. Bye-bye.